And then there is another one.
Yeah. Yo, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Hopefully everything is going well with y'all. Staying safe, staying out the way, staying hydrated, all that good stuff. Appreciate everybody for pulling up and who's been pulling up. If you enjoying the content as usual, go ahead, hit the like, hit the sub up button, hit the drop a comment, join the conversation. They say black love. Some people say black love isn't dead. It's on life support. Cause every day, I mean, I really don't care about black. I really don't care about celebrities. I don't care about black celebrities. I don't care about none of that shit. I'm just talking about it because I like Will Smith. I don't like how he's been going through it the last few years, especially when it comes to his relationship with Jada. I don't like how they're putting it all out there. Like, we don't need to know all this personal stuff. Like, we already think your kids is weird as hell, so we know that some weird shit is taking place. We don't care. Like, I think the culture before all of this stuff came out loved Will Smith. Will Smith's been in countless movies throughout my childhood and throughout my early adulthood and presently. Like, he's still putting out movies. He had that event where at the Oscars where he slapped Chris Rock, and I think it nosedived his career. He's talented enough to bounce back from it, but keep your personal life out of our lives. Like, we don't want it on social media and all that. But let me get into it. So right here in front of us, these are not all Will Smith movies, but I'm sure some of these movies, I'm sure all these movies that aren't his movies can be replaced with something that his name is on or his brand is on. You know what I'm saying? We got movies from Men in Black, we got Bad Boys, The Whole Generations, we got Ali, Independence Day, I, Robot, I Am Legend, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, if you want to talk about that, Concussion. Shout out Samuel L. Jackson too, Lakeview Terrace. Samuel L. Jackson to me is the number one black actor, in my opinion. I don't care what nobody says. He has played so many different roles over the year. Denzel's number 2, Will Smith's number 3. That's just my opinion. But he's played so many different roles, you know what I'm saying? And the way that his wife is doing him is crazy. Jada is only in headlines when it comes to bringing him down, you know, and that's what it's here about. You know, she's released her book, Worthy. Jada Pinkett Smith, so still bears his name on a book where she's gonna put even more things out there and elaborate on things that are already out there just to destroy this man. Like, that's her whole clout. Jada Pinkett would not be a household name if it weren't for her marrying Will and having Smith on the end of her name. She would not be. If he would have married another black woman, that black woman's name would have been in the headlines or the staple of black love. That black woman's name would have been, and Jada Pinkett would have just been another woman in Compton or wherever the fuck she from, Long Beach. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But seeing her do this to him is crazy. Damn, I felt like I just had a point and I lost it. Anyway, let's keep it rolling. I'm not trying to keep it too long. So this is Tupac, and this is who I guess everybody says she's in love with. She has professed her love for. And as everyone knows, Tupac has been deceased for X amount of years. And you got on with a great man. And you just, man. Black people, black love. I remember what I was going to say. Black people, we only got two more power couples left. All right. We got Jay-Z and Beyonce and Barack and Michelle Obama. That's it. I can't think of, I mean, there are others. There's Snoop and his wife, but we don't know. I mean, I don't know her personally by name. Ice Cube and his wife, again, I don't know her personally by name. I'm talking about household names. You know what I'm saying? Jada, you know, but anyway, let's get to, this is a little thing on Tupac. Let's check it.
Jada Pinkett. Jada's my heart. You know what I mean? She would be my friend. for my whole life.
Well, maybe I'll be down to scoop you up later in life. You ain't all shriveled up.
We'll be all together.
Be like Ozzie Davis and Ruby D.
Vic, you know you always got a place in my heart.
She can have my one heart, my liver, my lungs, my kidneys, my blood, marrow, all of it.
Man, you could do all you can and do it the right way, and they still gonna want the ain't shit nigga. Not saying Pac was the ain't shit nigga, but what he represented versus Will Smith around the same time and what he was rapping about. You know, you talking about Summertime versus Thug Life, Most Wanted in America, whatever you want to, California Love, Hit 'Em Up, whatever you, you know what I'm saying? It's just two different things, and that's how Jada, I think, feels. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into some of the interviews that she's been dropping in lieu of her book.
There are so many surprising things in the book, but the thing that surprised me the most, that I actually had to reread it because I said, is this true?
Right.
Was that in 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives. It was not a divorce on paper, but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
Yes.
y'all have been.
And see, I've always thought this about Hollywood, Hollyweird, whatever you want to call it, that a lot of them probably aren't even really together, or it's some sort of agreement for image, for assets, and all that stuff. The love probably been going on, and they've been doing their stuff. Like we know 2016, she's saying, is when they split. Around then is the whole August Alsina entanglement. Damn, try to say that 3 times fast. August Alsina entanglement. August Alsina. All right, you try it. But the whole entanglement happens around then. And they have that. Then they are still married in all of our eyes. So even when Will did the table talk, you know, they weren't technically married, but they were. I don't know. It's weird. But then at the Oscars, which I believe happened after the Grammys, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, he slaps Chris Rock. I hope I've been saying Chris Rock and not Chris Brown. He slaps Chris Rock and damn, yo. He slaps Chris Rock and he says, don't, keep my wife's name out of your mouth. You know, so the whole world is still thinking, but right here she's saying, I don't know if she's lying right now to try to defend herself and her actions because the timeline would make sense. And that was the whole point I was trying to make. My bad. It's a lot that I'm trying to, you know, get through. And we ain't, we're going to keep going. But yeah, I think it's all a lie right here because she was caught, she was exposed and everything, and she's trying to save a little bit of face and make some money off of it because now she can elaborate on it in her book.
Decided that you were going to live completely separate lives.
Yes.
It was not a divorce on paper, but it was a divorce.
I don't know if y'all can see it, but all the veins on her forehead are just popping right now. Let's keep it going. So Jada Pinkett said, and we'll bring it back to the Oscars. We all know what happened, and it was. Let's get to it. The slap heard around the world, as they call it. You know, shout out to Chris Rock, the way he handled it and everything. Then was able to make money on it, and it's Brooklyn all day and tomorrow. But Jada Pinkett said Chris Rock once asked her out amid rumors that she and Will were divorcing. So maybe in Hollyweird, the word gets around about things. I don't know. But she said, I think every summer all the reports would come out that me and Will were getting a divorce. And this particular summer, Chris, he thought that we were getting a divorce. So he called me and basically he was like, I'd love to take you out. However, Jada Pinkett says she shut down the rumors before Chris Rock profusely apologized. I was like, what do you mean? He was like, well, aren't you and Will getting a divorce? I was like, no, Chris, those are just rumors. He was appalled. and he profusely apologized, and that was that. So maybe there was some history before this happens. I don't know. I wasn't there. And then this, I've seen a skit of an old like black and white movie, or I don't know, it was just a clip. But it was the exact same thing, almost word for word. Like, it was crazy. So it could have been. And along with myself, after I saw it, but let's get Jada's view. Jada Pinkett also thought the slap was a skit. And this is what I'm saying. Like, she just throwing Will under the bus time and time and time and time again. And I just wish I didn't know this about Will Smith, bro. Like, bro. And that's what I mean about all celebrities. Like, I'll accept your art and love you for the art, and that's it. I draw the line at that. I don't care about your political views. I don't care about your fashion views. I don't think where you think is the best place to buy property. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I just want to see your art and love it for that. So after she said she thought the slap was a skit, she said, I thought this is a skit, she recalled to People. I was like, there's no way that Will hit him. It wasn't until Will started to walk back to his chair that I even realized it wasn't a skit. Pinkett Smith added that the first thing she asked him was, are you okay? Yo,
What the dog doing?
You've been bashing this man every chance you get. Because even before the Oscars, like I said, I believe the whole August Alsina and Red Table Talk and all that had come out already. So you already, like, you feel me? And sometimes when I see Will Smith, yo, he looks so defeated, bro. Like, just so, but let's get to a couple more clips. I don't want to keep this one too long.
Will Smith is finally opening up about Chris Rock's Netflix special coined the selective outrage, after which the comedian finally let out how he felt a year after the slap heard around the world at the Oscars.
The people I did it hurt. It still hurts. I got summertime ringing in my ears.
According to ET Online, quoting a source close to Will Smith said he is outraged, hurt, and embarrassed by what Chris Rock said about him, further adding, I'm shocked Netflix will give him a platform to attack me and my family with such
Hold on. You outraged and hurt. What you think you put Chris Rock through, and it wasn't a super bad joke. Okay, it may have been a little bit harsh. I mean, it was not super distasteful, because even in the woke, politically correct era that we're living in right now, he still got laughs from it. Like, it was not that bad. And what do you think? But Will Smith is mad. He lost money. His career's dived, and I'm sorry it's happening to the brother. And Chris Rock was able to make money off of the whole thing. That's why he's upset. But that slap, which was referred to as a slap heard around the world, bro, come on. You embarrassed the man on a whole different level. What did you think the man was going to do? And he didn't press charges, which he could have, and would have been justified. It was on national television. You know what I'm saying? Live television at that.
Evocative words.
I didn't have any entanglements.
I didn't think y'all would see that.
The source further spills out that Will Smith is embarrassed and hurt by what the comedian said about him and his family during the special, where also Chris referenced the cheating rumors surrounding Will and his wife Jada Pinkett Smith and August Alsina in 2020. As Will Smith also maintained he is disgusted by this attack from Rock, he wants Chris Rock and himself to move on as Will Smith has treated and worked. Will Smith is finally...
Brother, I hate to see you go through it, man. For real. Like, I hate to see it. All right, got a couple more clips to touch on.
Situation that I considered private.
You just feel like it ain't really nobody's business.
But
this is from the infamous Red Table Talk, and just look at my man Will Smith. Just listen and just
But now Black Twitter has claimed it as their business.
During the 12-minute Red Table Talk episode, Jada sat down with Will to explain how she met August 4.5 years ago. But the friendship didn't turn into something more until she and Will were ready to call it quits.
You and I were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
And we decided...
I was done with your ass.
Yeah, you kicked me to the curb.
I was done with you.
Yeah.
He just said that shit he's just saying that shit. For this man not to call it quits this long and after this much psychological and what they call it, emotional manipulation and stuff, but this man clearly loves this woman and he doesn't need this woman. This woman's name is still being relevant. Name a movie by Jada Pinkett besides Set It Off that did well. Name one. And if you could name one, name two. And I bet you can't name two. All she got is Set It Off. And it's mainly because the culture keeps her relevant through her husband. This man could walk away. He clearly loves this woman. But I don't know. I'm not there. I'm just going off of what is already out there.
Marriages have that, though. Marriages have that.
Yeah, we basically, we broke up.
And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, you know, I think from there, you know, as time went on, I got into
Man, you can see the pain in that man, yo. Brother, man. And you don't see many men do it the right way. Like when it comes to their being in the spotlight from a young age and just growing up in the spotlight, in the media. You don't see many men do it the right way when it comes to being with a black woman. You know what I'm saying? And you don't see many black men do it right, period. You feel me? Some of them, there's very few. And I had to write down, you know what I mean? So I don't forget. So the ones that I can remember, because I'm going to forget a whole bunch, and some have not even gotten older and stuff like that. But for the OGs, we got Kenan Thompson. Never been in no type of shit. Done it the right way type shit. LeBron James. Nick Cannon. Even though he got mad baby mamas, he's done it the right way. You ain't never hear him about shit about Nick Cannon. Feel me? Ice Cube. Shaq. Jamie Foxx. Kevin Hart. I'm just naming like people in the spotlight from a young age that, you feel me? You haven't heard. Feel me? And I could commend those men. Taking care of their families, doing what they got to do, staying out of trouble, out the way. Will Smith is one of those men. And look at the way he getting dogged, bro.
different kind of entanglement with August.
Yes, we know entanglement is vague as hell, but thankfully Will pressed her to be more clear.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship.
Yes, it was a relationship. Absolutely.
We also got clarity on the misconception that Will gave August permission to sleep with his wife.
All right, we're not even going to touch on that. That was another entanglement. All right. And then this last part, man, this is just like, you know, I'm not sure when this, let me see when this was. So probably a year ago, but it's just a little insight on the, you know, shit that goes on. Look at this dude's face, yo. And you could see the manipulation because she's going to pan the camera to herself and you'll just see it. And just think about it while you watch it. Just think about it if it was a man recording it and a woman that was in the camera, like if the roles were reversed. Just think about it.
You know Esther Perel is coming to the table. She's going to be at the red table. Would you say she has been instrumental in you and I redefining our relationship?
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me.
Oh my goodness.
If you could film me.
Esther, come help us again, please. I'm still dealing with foolishness.
Because she don't just...
Would you say that she helped us heal the hurts that we caused between one another?
My social media presence is my bread and butter, okay? So you can't just use me.
Well, she is going to use you because making a fool of you is her bread and butter. That is it. That's what the whole fucking book is about. That's what all of her presence is about. Everything that we hear about Jada Pinkett, like, man, got nothing to do with me, but like I said, if this was a woman speaking like this to a man recording her, everybody would be like, oh, cut the camera, take it off. This is manipulation. This is abuse. This is psychological abuse, all of that. But as men, we must take it and shut the fuck up.
Me for social media and not, don't just start I'm standing in my house. Don't just start rolling.
Please watch us stare at the red table because she's helped us a lot. Can't you tell?
Yeah, man. Y'all let me know whatever y'all think. Get this egghead ass bitch. What the hell? Chill. But yeah, that's really all I gotta say on it. I'm sad to see black love when it comes to in the media and stuff like that. It's on life support when I'm speaking about the household names that we all, grew up on. It's sad to see a legend like Will Smith going out like this. Like Will Smith is one of my top 3 favorite black actors. Like I said, Samuel L., Denzel, Will Smith. And he's made a whole bunch of movies throughout my life. And I would much rather have loved him for those than even seen a glimpse into his personal life. But either way, y'all let me know whatever y'all think. If you stuck around this long in the video, I'd appreciate the hell out of it if you hit the like button, drop a comment, join the conversation, hit the sub button, take this journey with me. And yeah, let me know whatever you think about this shit show of a power couple that we thought we had in the black community. And y'all stay safe, blessed, amazing, hydrated, out the way. I don't even have a random clip. Stay wavy.